Welcome in to Yost Ice Arena, where the number 3 Michigan Wolverines take on the Lake Superior State Lakers. I'm William Gregory, joined by Owen Crain, here for this broadcast of the Wolverines' 3,001st game as a program. The Wolverines won last night 6-1. Owen, what do you expect for the Wolverines tonight?
I expect exactly what we saw last night, a strong Wolverine team coming out against Lake Superior State University. 6-1 win, as you said, last night, a strong performance. Let's talk stats from last night. The power play and penalty kill were big factors in last night's game. Lake Superior State University getting their 1 goal on a power play in the third period. Michigan going 2 for 6 on power plays last night. That on the other hand, their penalty kill going 5 for 6, a strong showing and a good job on the defensive end. Lake Superior State came out hard last night. I would say personally that they dominated the first 7 minutes of last night's game. They had a lot of control over the puck, a lot of zone time. Michigan, they took a step back. They got it together. They brought it back, and they brought that offensive power that we know from a team that has so many NHL draft picks against Lakeshore last night.
Here's the puck drop, and it ends up with the Lakers. Muka loses it, and it's picked up by Owen Power, passed over to Van Wy. Stolen by Puricelli, who passes inside, shot on goal, saved by Portillo, and a whistle.
So this is just what we saw last night. Lake Superior State coming out hard. They're aggressive. They know that if they want to beat this Michigan offense, they got to get some shots on net. It's the only way that you can outscore Michigan is by being wildly aggressive.
Here's another face-off. Boudon and Van Wy struggle for the puck, and another whistle blows. Didn't see what the call was there. Line change here for Michigan. They started their 3rd offensive line tonight. A bit of a surprise. Owen Power and Nick Blankenberg started on defense, but Mark Estapa, Garrett Van Wy, and Nolan Moyle were your starters on offense. They'll take, looks like, my apologies, there's a very big obstruction in the way of our view of the ice here tonight. So I'm going to do my best to fight through it. But a face-off on the Lake Superior State end is won by the Wolverines. And they'll have a shot to try and take the lead here 1-0. Power controls it on the blue line. Fires, and wide of the net, right above.
And keep in mind here, the Wolverines on a power play, about 1:37 left, looking to gain control of the puck in their offensive end.
Wolverines with a nice offensive set, and they score. It's Brisson with the shot on goal, and he scores, and the Wolverines make it 1-0.
And that's that strong Wolverine offense we've been talking about. Yesterday, a great showing on the power play, 2 for 6. And just like that, 1 minute into the game, there's 19 minutes left on the clock. The Wolverines already have 1 on the board, and that is how they are going to dominate this Lake Superior State University hockey team.
Hopefully this fast start extends to the rest of the game for the Wolverines. Another line change here. And we'll take the face-off from center ice. Michigan wins it with Johnson taking the puck up the ice into the Lake Superior State end. Wolverines still control the puck. Pass out to the blue line. Pass inside, intercepted there by the Lakers. And they'll take it up themselves. Pass up the wall to number 8 for the Lakers, Genuine, who passes it off to Willits. Willits inside. Puck is lost there by Lake Superior State. Oh, a nice save there by Portillo. Lake Superior State looking aggressive here. Willits misplays it off his stick. He had a golden shot there at the net. And Michigan with a couple chances there. The Lakers with a couple chances there squandered. Hughes has it for Michigan, and he's checked up against the wall with a couple Lakers. That was a couple shots there that looked dangerous for the Wolverines, Owen.
Absolutely. The Lakers, believe we just had an icing. Lakers send it down. That's going to be an icing. It will be played in the Lakers defensive zone. Wolverines looking to get some offense. But we saw a few Lakers offensive players not covered by the Wolverine defense in front of the net, and that led to some opportunities. The Lakers did a good job just now controlling the puck in the Wolverines' defensive end. And because of that, you had a few opportunities, a few tips, just missed by a bit. Still 1-0 Wolverines, 17:50 remaining in the first.
Michigan loses the faceoff there with Lambert, and there's a struggle for the puck on the Lakers' offensive end. Shot there by Lambert, and it goes left of the net. No good. The Wolverines still retain possession on the Lakers' end. Puck back over the center ice and into the Wolverines' defensive zone. Taken out here by Morgan. Morgan jets up the ice, passes away to Lambert. Lambert misplays it. Picked up there by number 21, Michael Pastajoff, and he scores. Already 2-0. Another quick strike by the Wolverines. I mean, already 2-0. 17-11 remaining in the first period. Michigan off to another really fast start.
William, that's just smart hockey from Pastajoff, placing himself in front of the net, just looking for that opportunity. The Lakers defense not able to get their stick on the puck in time, and that's what happens. Wolverines offense will take it over the minute you make a mistake. And the Lakers, that's 2 mistakes already. You can't get a penalty, and you can't leave someone open in front of the net when you're playing the Michigan Wolverines.
Moyle checked there by Puricelli, but the puck ends up in the Michigan defensive zone, and Michigan with possession. Van Wy turns it over there to the Lakers. Here's Puricelli. Boudon skates up the ice. Pass not played there by the Lakers, and the Wolverines will take over with a convoy up to the Lake Superior State end.
Quick offsides call on Michigan. Just off. Looked to me like Owen Powers attempting to stick handle up. Quick move at the blue line led one of his teammates to go right over the line. Ref ready to drop the puck just outside the Wolverines' offensive zone. You can hear the children of Yost in the background today. They came out in strength despite the fact that, of course, the football team is playing tonight. Big game against Nebraska.
Hughes trying to keep it in the Lakers' offensive zone for Michigan. Bordelot ends up with it, pushed into the boards by the Lakers, and the puck is played up past center ice into the Wolverines' defensive end. Portillo behind his own net plays it. Almost lost there by the Wolverines. Battle for the puck. Neither of them really look like they know where it is. And Hughes regains possession for Michigan. Here's Bordelot up the ice. Stopped there by a couple Lakers on defense. Roy picks it up for Lake Superior State. If you're just joining us, it's already 2-0 Michigan. Goals scored by Pastajoff and Brisson. Couple nice plays really quickly. And we're just under 16 minutes remaining in the first period. Scramble for the puck behind the Michigan net. Picked up there by the Wolverines. Michigan with a break. Matty Beniers almost had it free and clear, but a couple Lakers defenders stopped him. And the puck stays in the Lakers' end. Starting line out there for the Wolverines. Sorry, the first line. Shot there by Pearson, and looked like Langenegger saved it there for the Lakers. His third save of the game.
15 minutes remaining in the first period. We've seen some strong offense from Michigan. They're doing a good job controlling the puck in the Lakers' defensive end, passing around these players very well in a lot of point usage. Defense is getting a lot of shots off, and that's only a good sign for the Wolverines.
Face off here in the Lakers' end. Boudon and Van Wy. Michigan retains control. Here's Owen Power, shot on goal. No! Saved there by Langenegger, and the Lakers will have it up the ice. Shot there. Just a little drifter by Hindman. And it's played nicely by the Wolverines defense. They'll have another face-off in their end.
Solid defense from the Wolverines so far. Lake Superior definitely trying to bring the offense. They're still that aggressive team that we saw come out yesterday in the first 7 minutes or so of the game. But I got to give the Wolverines credit for shutting down this initial offensive burst. We're slowly seeing them settle into their typical patterns. Wolverines absolutely dominating in possession time right now. But again, Lake Superior, they've got their hands on the puck a few times, and they're looking to create some opportunities in front of the net.
Lambert plays the face-off to Blankenberg, and Power takes it for the Wolverines. Owen Power, obviously the draft pick of the Buffalo Sabres. This Wolverines team is stacked with NHL talent. A lot of them chose to come back for their next year with the COVID-shortened season. Wolverines with a nice play in the Lakers' end, but played nicely away by the Laker defense. Power recovers, and Genuine gives chase. Power outskates him, crossing center ice, and into the Laker end. Power checked there by Genuine, and the puck is taken away. Played around a bit. Here's Pastujov. Pass doesn't get there, but the Wolverines will still retain possession. Cross back over center ice and back into the Laker end. Hughes misses a pass there, and recovered by Borshov of the Lakers. Up the ice to Tritt, and Tritt behind the Wolverine net is checked into the boards. Shot there by the Lakers, sails wide. Brisson with a fast break possibility here for the Wolverines. Passes it off. Hughes has it, shot, blocked by Langenegger. Wolverines really aggressive here on the offensive end. Brisson's got it. Another shot. Nice save there by Langenegger. Pearson's got it now for the Wolverines. They've just had control of this puck for a long time so far in this first quarter. Just inside of 13 minutes left. Sam Saskevich, puck is bouncing off his stick. Lakers maintain control back into their own end behind their net. Played up the ice there with Willits passing it forward but loses the puck. And another advance by the Lakers, knocked away by the Wolverines.
Lakers playing a lot of dump and chase hockey today, and that's the way that they're going to be able to create opportunities if they're aggressive enough, dumping it into the own zone and chasing that puck.
Puricelli there tried to get a shot. Edwards picks it up though. Samoskevich up the ice, makes a nice move. Pass. Oh, behind the back pass, but a great save there by Langenegger. A golden opportunity there for the Wolverines, but just a great play by the Lake Superior State goalie.
Great save by Lake Superior State, absolutely. But the Wolverines are doing a fantastic job at creating plays on the ice today so far. Notable players, absolutely. Owen Power has been a playmaker so far. Just the way he creates offense around the team. You can watch as he manages, he takes the puck back, he cycles, he settles, and he is able to bring that offensive drive to the Wolverines. When they're in their own zone, he's able to shift all the way up the ice and carry the offense on his back sometimes.
Lakers win the face-off, but it's taken away there by the Wolverines. Pass to Blankenberg. Up to the blue line. Pasajov's got it, makes a nice move, passes it away. Shot there, blocked by Langenegger, and the Lakers will have the puck. Nice check there by Blankenberg, and Lakers on the ice, but creates a fast break opportunity, and Lake Superior State scores, makes it a 2-1 game here with 11:20 remaining in the first period. Can't see the number on that Laker player. I think it's Borshov who is down on the ice. No, I'm sorry, it's 22 is Bakos. Timo Bakos gets up off the ice. Leads to a goal there for the Lakers, though.
Yeah, notably, the Lakers on the board far earlier today than they were yesterday. This is a 2-1 hockey game with 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in the first period. Now, keep in mind, the Lakers didn't get on the board until the third period yesterday when they scored 1 when the Wolverines already had 5. 2-1, a much closer game than you want if you are a Michigan Wolverine in the student section, showing that right now. A little quieter. They say the play is under review. We're watching it on the Jumbotron right now.
Definitely an interesting play with the check by Blankenberg. He absolutely lit up Bakos and caused him to lay on the ice for the duration of that play.
A fantastic check. Read the play. He read the play right. He saw the puck was going to him. Timo Bakos, head was down, didn't see him coming. A solid hit. The refs right now in the booth, they're watching the replay on a small television screen. They seem to be conversing. Here they come out.
Obviously, that's just another example. Goal is good, but as I was saying, that's another example of the Michigan players seem to be out physicaling and showing their talent tonight. A couple nice moves we've seen so far. A couple misplays by the Lakers. A lot of pucks going off sticks. A lot of whiffed shots so far.
I wouldn't get down on the Lakers just yet, though. They're creating some offense. Like they're not the team Michigan is. They make these sloppy mistakes, but I got to give them credit for capitalizing so far and scoring a goal on those tiny holes in the Michigan defense.
Yeah, obviously you might think that a 6-1 loss might demoralize you, but the Lakers have come out fighting, very aggressive, and here they go. Genuine's got the puck, passes it off to Wildauer. Whistle blows. Wolverines have possession. Luke Hughes has got it. Off to Truscott. Hughes skates up the ice. And the Wolverines are in the Lakers' end. Johnson's shot blocked there by Wildauer of the Lakers. Wildauer lost his stick. Michigan still has possession. Sam Niskevich stolen there by the Lakers, and they play up ice to Genuine. Genuine off to a Laker on the Wolverines defensive end. Nordqvist played nicely there by the Wolverine defense, and Hughes has got it behind his own net, passes up, but intercepted there by the Lakers. Puricelli, nearly a nice play, but blocked there by Pearson. Pass inside. Michigan defense playing really well here to stop the puck from going into the net. It's gotten close to it there on that possession. Willett skates up, tries to set something up for the Lakers, passes inside. Shot blocked there by Portillo. Fight for the puck at the net. Oh my goodness, Portillo with a nice extension there to block that puck from going in. Lakers really aggressive.
They're looking to take advantage of every hole in the Michigan defense right now, and I have to give them credit.
Michigan finally gets it out. Here's Edwards. Back over, sliding skater there for the Wolverines. Nearly a chance to score. Played away by the Lakers.
Icing against the Lakers. But let's talk about that Lakers offensive drive just a moment ago. One of those shots was in the air. I believe it was Bowden, number 29 for the Lakers. He hit it right out of the air, right towards the goalie. Impressive saves, again, coming from Portillo today. Because shots right now, 9-9, 9:16 left in the first. And we are tied in shots. It's a 2-1 game for anyone that's just joining us. And the Lakers have had plenty of offensive zone time so far.
Yeah, it's been a really aggressive showing for the Lakers ever since they scored that goal. And really, you know, in the whole first quarter, even though Michigan came out really aggressive, really fast with those 2 quick goals, Lakers have definitely put up a fight. Pearson off the pass from Power, stolen there by the Lakers. Blankenberg's got it. He loses it. Played up by Tritt. Tritt's got it up the ice for the Lakers. Shot off the stick of Portillo. And Bordelot races up the ice for the Wolverines. Loses the puck. He had a nice shot, and he goes sliding into the boards. Could have been a nice opportunity there for the Wolverines, but the puck returns to their defensive end. Wolverines have got it off a skate. Nice stick move there by Brisson. And we have a whistle and a stoppage of play. You know, as much as I said earlier, Lake State was looking a little sloppy, I've kind of seen it for Michigan tonight so far too.
Absolutely. Again, I've said this multiple times, but Michigan right now, we've got Bordelot in the box. He just earned himself a penalty. That's 2 minutes. 8:19 remaining in the first period. It's 2-1, Michigan leading Lake Superior State. 2-1, 8:19 left in the first period. Michigan's going to go on the defensive with a 2-minute penalty. So Michigan won't be back to full strength until 6 minutes left.
That penalty on Bordelot for 2 minutes. So he's been pretty fast for them so far. Obviously had a nice shot at a goal, but he went careening into the boards. Didn't get a chance to see what the penalty was with this obstruction in the way of our viewing here at Yost.
We are in a TV timeout right now. Looks like the light has just switched to green. We're going to be coming back. They're setting up for the face-off. This is a big 2 minutes for Lake Superior State. The Lakers are going to try to control the offense. We'll see their zone time right now, up a man. And if they're able to possess the puck and see through that Michigan defense like they have so far, we may have a tied game.
Michigan wins the face-off. Puck all the way down into the Lake State end. Picked up there by Langenegger. And Lake State will start deep in their own territory, trying to get to the Michigan end. Here's Puricelli. Checked there by Pearson. Pass off. Picked up by Moyle, and the Wolverines have a 2-on-1 scenario. Shot there by Moyle off the shin pad of Langenegger, and the Lakers get possession back. A nice opportunity for the Wolverines, even on the penalty kill. Would you like to see a better shot there from Moyle?
You know what? On the penalty kill, of course I would like to see a little bit better of a shot, but it's a tough situation. He was coming down from the left. I think it was the best he could get.
At least they were on the Lakers' end instead of the Wolverines' end on this power play. Lake State's got it. Racing up the ice. Pass away. Lakers have it. Back behind their own blue line. Setting up an offensive set is Oliver. Pass away to Muka. And number 10, Miroslav Muka, lets the pass get away from him there. Oliver picks it back up towards Langenegger, and he'll set up behind the Laker net. Pass off the boards to Muka, who passes away. And puck in front of the net there. No shot for the Lakers. Wolverine defense makes a nice play to stop anything from going in the net. Wildauer gets the puck in front, but the Wolverines send it back down to the Laker goalie, Langenegger.
Penalties expiring now. 5-on-5 once again. Solid kill by the Wolverines.
Bordelot racing back to the Michigan bench. Samaskevich will come on for him. Pearson takes it. Kent Johnson can't get his stick on that puck. Now he can, and he's got a one-on-one opportunity off the crossbar there for Kent Johnson. Another near miss for Michigan on offense. Beniers gets it taken away by the Lakers, and that was almost a second goal for Brett Rollison. Scored the goal for the Lakers earlier, and referees having to break up a little tussle there with Edwards and Kraft. Getting a little chippy. I think this game has the makings for a more entertaining one than last night.
Absolutely. Look, Lake Superior State is out here with a different energy than we saw last night. And we're seeing the result of that in how Michigan is playing. Edwards Kraft getting into it for a minute there. You know, that's what happens. Michigan was not expecting to be in this position with 5 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in the first.
Mann's face-off with Matty Beniers. Whistle blows. And they'll drop the puck once again. Lakers win the face-off, but the puck goes into their own end. Picked up there, intercepted by Kent Johnson, makes a nice defensive play. Skates around looking for another Wolverine to pass to, but they'll have to reset on the Laker end. Shot close to the net there by Samaskevich, touched there by Beniers too. Beniers has it up on the boards. Samaskevich pressed up by the Lakers. Puck taken there by the Lakers. And they'll get it out of their own end. Hughes chases it down for the Wolverines behind their blue line. And the puck is handled there by Matty Beniers. Can't get it out from behind the Laker net. Laker defender does. Hughes with a shot up into the stands. If that net weren't there, would have hit somebody right in the face.
Perhaps. Children of Yost putting their arms up as if it's good in football. Let's talk about what we just saw a few minutes ago. I believe it was, I want to say it might have been Hughes, it might have been Johnson recovered the puck from the Lakers. A sloppy play. They turn it right over to Johnson in front of the net. And that's what Michigan needs to be capitalizing on right now. This is the difference between last night and tonight. Instead of Michigan capitalizing on the Lakers' mistakes, the Lakers, they've capitalized on Michigan's mistakes.
That was definitely a Michigan mistake off of a Laker mistake. Really golden opportunity could have been there for the Wolverines. Blankenberg with a nice check into the boards, recovered there by the Wolverines. And here's Bordelot back on the ice off his penalty. Skates up the right side, recovered by the Laker Muka, and Puricelli stolen there by Brisson. Back up center ice into the Laker end. Taken there by the Wolverines, trying to set something up on offense. Pearson inside. Shot goes wide. Maybe could have been a pass, but here come the Lakers. Shot on goal, and Portillo lets it through. Lakers score again, make it a 2-2 game here at Yost. Kind of a stunner.
That's just about a bad luck for the Michigan Wolverines. The shot from Michigan's defenseman ricochets behind the net. You know hockey, anything can happen. It's the way the puck bounces. It just happens to bounce out past the Michigan defense. They're not in position expecting the puck to ricochet all the way around. Lakers pick it up, creates a fantastic 2-on-1 situation, and a fantastic shot puts it in. We're tied at 2 with 4 minutes remaining in the first period.
Goal there by Wildauer. Wildauer having a nice game so far. His goal there in combination with Brett Rollison's goal earlier in the period gives the Lakers 2 goals against a really good Michigan Wolverines hockey team.
Also notable right now, the Lakers are out shooting Michigan 12-10. Tells you just how different tonight's game is from last night's if you were listening to our friends who also had the broadcast.
Wildauer controls it fresh off his goal. Up to Roy, and Roy bends the puck across the boards, picked up there by Portillo. Hughes has got it now for the Wolverines. Luke Hughes skating up. Passes off there to Estapa. Mark Estapa loses it. Lakers regain possession. Battle for the puck around the Laker goal. Recovered by Lake State. And the puck goes back. Owen Powers got it in the Michigan defensive end off to Blankenberg. Blankenberg plays a shot right into Langenegger's glove from close to center ice. Langenegger, gloves it and sends it back to the Michigan end.
Langenegger's a mouthful, man. The more you say it, the better job Michigan is doing on offense, at least. How about that?
Definitely. And we'll hope for another good offensive set here by Michigan. Blankenberg passes up. Lambert's got it, skating left side up the ice. Switches to the right side. Shot. Langenegger makes a save. Puck recovered there by the Lakers. Passed off to Kraft. Kraft gets it away, and Edwards recovers on the Michigan defensive end. Pearson now to Edwards. Edwards nearly intercepted there by Miroslav Muka. Langenegger ends up with it and passes it back. Here comes Muka, nearly intercepted by Kent Johnson. He's made a couple of those nice plays, and now he does again. Intercepts the puck there from Muka. Boudon tries to stop him, and Kent Johnson blazes up the ice. Shot off the post, recovered by Matty Beniers, who loses it down to the Michigan defensive zone. They look to be coming out a little bit more aggressively since that last goal by Lake State. Wolverines really trying to pressure Langenegger and this Lakers defense. Lakers desperately trying to get it out of their own zone. Off to Genuine, who passes it. A nice pass. Genuine recovers it off the bounce there. And another nice opportunity there for the Lakers, but Portillo makes a nice block on the puck. Inside a minute here in the first quarter. Stoppage there. Did you see what went on there? I was looking at the puck.
I did not, actually. Sorry to say that. 55 seconds remaining in the first period. We're tied at 2. This is not what this Michigan team thought that they would be walking off the ice, or skating off the ice, rather, at the end of the first. Yesterday, 3-0 at the end of the first. Michigan came out strong offensively. That whistle, by the way, because Michigan now has a penalty. Beniers in the penalty box for the next 2 minutes, meaning Michigan will start the second down a minute. Beniers in the box for holding.
And the Lakers, nice opportunity here to take the lead with the power play on their side. Puricelli shot, and he scores. Puricelli for the Lakers makes it a 3-2 game, and Lake Superior State takes the lead late at the end of the first period. Lakers taking advantage of Wolverine mistakes.
Wow. You know, I couldn't put it better than that. Last night was just a different beast. Tonight, the University of Michigan's defense is just making these mistakes that the Lakers are capitalizing on. I'm not sure where this energy was from the Lakers last night, but they clearly brought it today. And tonight, power plays, or penalty kills, rather, penalties are going to cost you.
Michigan takes the face-off in their own defensive zone. Power up the ice, up the boards to Langenegger. Nice jumping stop there by Bordelot to keep the puck by the Laker net, but they get it out. Blankenberg's got it, and he skates up ice. Let's see if the Wolverines can make something with 10 seconds remaining in this first period. Power. Schecht loses the puck, and the Lakers recover. Wildauer, that'll do it for the first period. Lake Superior State Lakers 3, Michigan Wolverines 2. We'll see you back at the end of the first intermission. This has been William Gregory and Owen Crain for WCBN Sports.
And welcome back, everyone, into Yost Ice Arena. This is WCBN Sports, bringing you coverage of tonight's men's hockey game between Michigan and Lake Superior State University. Lake Superior State with a 3-2 lead right now as we get ready for the start of the second period, a minute 40 till the puck drops for the second. And Will, thoughts on that first period showing by Michigan?
Not what I'd like to see, especially given last night, winning 6-1. You let Lake Superior State in the door with an early goal first in the first period on a wacky play where Nick Blankenberg checks Timo Bakos, and he lays on the ground for quite a while. Lakers score, but what I didn't expect was the 2 goals after that to take the lead 3-2. Really surprising.
I agree. Watching last night's game, it's a different experience. It's like we're on a different planet tonight. Lake Superior State has come out aggressive. They have been strong, and they have, I would say, capitalized on almost every mistake that this Michigan defense has made. Someone's left it open in front of the net, Lake Superior's there. And Michigan just isn't doing the same just yet to Lake Superior State. Lake Superior State, a strong hockey team, but when you're playing the number 3 team in the country, a top 10 team in the country in Michigan, you would think that Michigan would be capitalizing on Lake Superior, on the Lakers' mistakes. It's been the opposite so far. 27 seconds to kick off. Hail to the victors, playing from the children of Yost. As they get set, they are hoping for a better period here for Michigan. And, you know, I think the Michigan bench is as well. Let's talk about last night again. So after the first, it was 3-0 Michigan. By the end of the second, it was 5-0 Michigan. Will Michigan tie it up this period? Remains to be seen just what they discussed in there, how aggressive they come out. You know, the Lakers are going to look to bring the energy here with the puck drop. That's the horn. And we are set for puck drop. Puck is down. Lakers win it. Number 12, Perselli, is going to dump it in. A staple of the Lakers offense today, the dump and chase. Michigan wins it. It's coming out. Turned back over to the Lakers in the neutral zone. Number 4 dumps it in. That's Jacob Bentigson, I believe. I apologize for that terrible pronunciation. And we have a whistle on the play. 19:44 remaining in the second. I believe it was an offsides call. Ref lining up on the left side of the ice on the Michigan defensive zone just outside the blue line. Van White wins it back for Michigan to the defense. D-to-D pass. Power's going to take it behind the net. He's looking. He starts to skate. This is what Power does. Creates offense. Pass up the ice to number 27, Nolan Moyle. And Lake Superior recovers it behind the net. Lake Superior coming up through the neutral zones. An offensive break. In some beautiful playmaking. Bing, bang, boom. Lake Superior has a goal. It is now 4-2. Will, thoughts?
I mean, that was just incredible offense there by Lake State. They've been making the Michigan defense look silly. I mean, in the first period, you saw Lake State have 13 shots, while Michigan only had 11. You'd expect a team stocked with NHL talent like Michigan to be able to outshoot Lake State, but they've just played better hockey, I think, so far. And it shows in the score. 4-2. Obviously, letting up 4 goals in almost 21 minutes of playtime is not great there for the Wolverine goalie Portillo. You have to think the Wolverines might be on upset watch tonight.
I think they are on upset watch tonight. This is not something you would expect from a team this strong, and you are right. They're being outplayed. Puck is dropped. Wolverines win it back, taking it through the neutral zone. They're going to go on a dump and chase offense, but they're going to call that an icing. Looks like, I believe it was Brendan Brisson dumped it in just before the red line. Icing called back to the Wolverines' defensive end. And this, 19:03 remaining in the second period. This is what Lake Superior State was looking for as they come out of the gate.
Yeah, face-off in their own defensive zone. Looks a little dicey for the Wolverines. They need to get this puck out, and quickly.
And quickly, couldn't agree more. Wolverines fighting for it in the corner. rimmed behind the net, still in the Wolverines' defensive end. Lakers gain control, pass to the front, in the slot. Wolverines defense recovers the puck, no shot comes off. 15 for the Wolverines, sends it behind the net. Picked up by Brisson. Brisson will get off the ice as it's turned over to the Lakers. They recover. They're looking for a quick break, sending up the net, sends it to Tritt of the Lakers. Tritt loses the puck, fighting for it on the left board. It's the Wolverines. Wolverines recover. Now Dawson Tritt of the Wolverines looking for an offensive break, brings it into the Lakers' defensive zone. Pass to the point. Edwards with the shot, redirected upwards. That's going to hit the net. As they say, it is good if this is football.
Yeah, the Wolverines had a nice shot there. Nice offensive set, but Lake State playing well on defense now, too. We'll see if that can continue for Lake Superior State. But all around, outplaying Michigan so far, really early here in the second period, 17:49 remaining.
Absolutely. 4-2. Beniers on the draw. Puck is dropped. Lakers recover. 15 for the Lakers, skating around the Michigan defense. They're going to rim it around the net. Lakers now on the right side of the ice. Look to chip it up to Brendan Purcelli. He loses it back to the Michigan end, and that puck is iced down by Michigan. A face-off in Michigan's defensive end once again. Lined up for the puck drop, taking the draw is Matty Beniers. Lakers win the draw, dribbles past the defense all the way into the Michigan offensive zone. Beniers recovers the puck, shot on net is saved.
Wolverines need to capitalize there.
Absolutely. Pass to the point for Owen Power. He sends it to his defensive partner, Nick Blankenberg. Shot is tipped out of the zone, heads to the Wolverines defensive zone. They recover. Beniers now entering the offensive zone with the puck. Takes a shot. Save made by Langen. How? I'm struggling with this name right now, Will.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Just got to get used to it. And obviously now with the Wolverines playing really aggressive offensively, you might be saying it a lot more.
Langenegger. Beniers recovers the puck behind the net. He looks to send it to Owen Power. Owen Power is not there. Dribbles up. Portillo recovers the puck in the defensive end. Wolverines looking to cycle back in the neutral zone now. Power dumps it in for the dump and chase. Going after the puck is 23 for the Wolverines, Jimmy Lambert. Tussle in the corner, sent out to the point. Number 15, Jacob Truscott loses it, heads out, back into the Wolverines' defensive zone, to the neutral zone. 23 with the puck now, looks to send it to the front of the net. In front was number 21, Michael Paschov. He's not there in time.
Yeah, Jimmy Lambert there looked like he missed a pass to Paschov. That was a pretty nice play if he made that pass there. Just missed, though.
Solid offense that we're seeing right now from the Wolverines. They realize they're down by 2, 15:36 remaining in the second period. And we're going to have a face-off in the Wolverines, or rather the Lakers' defensive end.
Yeah, this has been kind of a carbon copy of the early first period for the Wolverines. The pressure was on the Lakers' defensive end, put on by the Wolverine offense. They were able to control the puck early and often, scoring 2 goals pretty quickly there in the first period. Obviously, that might be the game plan here, but the Lakers have a fast break opportunity.
Puck drop, Lakers into the Michigan defensive zone, to the Lakers offensive zone. Michigan recovers behind the net. Wolverines heading up the ice. Turn the puck over in the neutral zone to the Lakers. Turn back over to the Wolverines coming down. Number 34 with the puck. Thomas Bordeaux unable to make anything happen there. Puck heads into the corner behind the net now. 56 sends it to the point to number 20, Keaton Pearson. Pearson keeps it in, cycles it back down as Michigan heads to the bench for a line change. Lakers send it way up the ice looking for a fast break, but Michigan recovers. Heading now with the puck, Mark Estapa into the zone. He's going to send it to the front of the net. No one's there. Van Wyk recovers. Shoots on net, rims around the board. Just a little board. Very active boards here at Yost today. And the puck is in the neutral zone. Van Wyk recovers the puck once again, sends it back in to the Lakers' defensive zone.
Yeah, like you said, it's been pretty physical today. Tussle earlier in the first period, and there is a little bit of a scuffle for the puck. Two players end up on the ice. It's been physical ever since Lake Superior State made it known they won't go down without a fight like last night.
Absolutely. Power with the puck now, heading into the Michigan offensive zone. He's taking his time. Pass to Truscott. Shot off. Looked like it was tipped. Good save by the goalie there for the Lakers.
Definitely
Truscott again. Who looks for Moyle there in front. Just missed the tip of Moyle's stick. Back to Truscott at the top. He'll send it over to Johnson. Johnson loses the puck. Looks like we may have an interference call on Johnson as he attempts to cross-check the Lakers' offensive player going after the puck after he had lost the puck. Ref's arm in the air.
That looked pretty blatant there.
Yeah, I have to agree. Johnson headed into the box. This is going to be another power play for the Lakers.
Yeah, and that wasn't even, a debatable penalty. That was very clearly a penalty there on Kent Johnson, and you can't afford to make those mistakes when Lake State has capitalized so often on Michigan's blunders to be able to score 4 goals here with 13:36 remaining in the second period. I know that the Lakers could have had a fast break opportunity off that play, but you just can't do that. You can't give the Lakers an opportunity to capitalize on your own mistakes. But here they go in the Michigan defensive end anyways. Beniers against Boudon, the Lakers captain.
Michigan recovers and ices it down. Lakers will have to reset. Van Wyk behind the net looks to steal the puck away from the Lakers defender.
Yeah, what is that? The third penalty here on Michigan so far. Just emphasizes the sloppy play. Fast break by Beniers.
Beniers pass to...
That was Owen Power.
Owen Power there. Power, his shot redirected wide by the goalie. Goes out of play. Whistle, and we'll have a puck drop in the Lakers defensive zone. Not the start to a power play the Lakers were looking for.
Yeah, definitely what Michigan would want with probably their two most recognizable players, Matty Beniers and Owen Power, being able to get a fast break on the Laker net, but unable to capitalize.
Puck drop, Bordeaux on the draw. Lakers win it. They send it into the Michigan defensive zone as they skate down. Lakers fighting in the corner. Michigan recovers behind the net. Little tussle. Lakers once again recover. They're going to send it to the point to number 6. Lakers passing the puck wide back to the point. He'll send it to his defensive partner. To the point at Oliver, number 7, the right defenseman. He shoots. Lakers recover the puck back to Oliver. Oh, quick pass and right back. Shot on net. Saved by Portillo.
Yeah, nice save there. Wolverines playing nice defense throughout this penalty so far. Line change to get some fresh bodies in. Here comes Owen Power. Obviously the star defenseman on this Michigan hockey team.
Not a surprise to see him coming back on for the 40 seconds remaining in this penalty kill for Michigan. Players line up. Taking the draw from Michigan is 51, Garrett Van Wy. For the Lakers is number 16, Roy. Lakers recover. Pass to the point. Number 4 passes to his defensive partner on the left. He'll send it out front. No Lakers are there. Michigan recovers, ices it down. The ice. Lakers coming in. Roy gets a shot on the goalie, saved. Another shot for the Lakers. Saved once again, and Michigan will recover the puck. Send it once more down the end. 5 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 11:40 remaining in the game. It's 4-2 Lakers over Michigan. I'm sorry, 11:40 remaining in the second period, not the game. Michigan back to full strength now. 5-on-5 hockey resumes. You can see how Michigan's offensive strategy changes the moment they're back on offense. They're slowing down. They're controlling the puck more. Pass to the point is lost. That's going to dribble out. Johnson now entering their offensive zone. He looks to the front of the net.
Very, very close shot there by Pastajov. Almost his second goal of the game. Kent Johnson laid it in there nicely for him.
Great playmaking by Johnson.
Wolverines again couldn't capitalize. Other than that penalty, Kent Johnson, the sophomore Columbus Blue Jackets draft pick, has played really, really well other than that interference call.
I couldn't agree more. Lakers recover the puck. It's in the Michigan defensive zone now. Michigan recovers now. Turnover to the neutral zone. Passed to Pastajov. He'll send it in for the dump and chase. Chasing the puck, Brendan Brisson for the Wolverines. He'll lose it back into the neutral zone. Puck in open play. Michigan recovers. Pass to Duke. Duke to Boudreau. Boudreau stick handles around the defender but loses control of the puck just before the net. Lakers recover. The Lakers defenseman will send it out of the zone back into the neutral zone where Edwards recovers the puck for the Wolverines. He looks to reset here. Pass up.
Yeah, Bordelot, the sophomore, I think he'd looked to slow down. Earlier in the first period, he's had a couple possessions, and he gets the puck there. Quick shot on goal on Langenegger. Langenegger with the save. But as I was saying, Thomas Bordelot has not let the game slow down for him so far tonight, making a couple quick decisions and not ending well for the Wolverines.
Yeah, quick tussle in front of the net. We are going to head into a TV timeout here. 9:55 remaining in the game. Lake Superior State University 4, Michigan Wolverines 2. So Wolverines looking to pick up their offensive pressure, and you can see it. The pace of the game has shifted a bit, but when you're down by 2 right now, that's essentially what you have to do. The Wolverines facing a 2-goal deficit. You like what you're seeing from them right now, or do you think they still got to turn it up a bit more?
Obviously, I love the aggressiveness being down 2. And what you saw in the first period was what could go right with this strategy here for the Wolverines. But Langenegger has just played better. I think the nerves got to him here being at Yost. All these cheering Wolverine faithful fans here probably got him off his game a little bit. But he's made a nice recovery and not allowed the Wolverines to capitalize on a couple opportunities that slipped through the Laker defense. I do like how Michigan is playing. I'm just not sure that they'll be able to break through to score 3 goals and win this game.
It's going to be tough to see. This is not the same Michigan team that we saw last night, and it's especially not the same Lakers team we saw last night. TV timeout over. Beniers at the face-off in the Lakers defensive zone, Michigan offensive zone. Ref blows the whistle after dropping the puck. They're going to redo the puck drop. Power on the ice on left defensive. Beniers wins the face-off, sends it back to the right defenseman. Tussle in the corner, fighting between the Lakers and Wolverines.
Been very physical tonight. Obviously, 2 straight nights seeing the same team will lead to that type of physical fighting nature of these players with great competitive spirit.
Absolutely. We just saw a great pass-and-go play between Johnson and I believe that
it was Blankenberg there, I think.
Yeah. I think that's who it was. Great pass and go. Shot on net. Another save from Langenegger. And he's having himself a game after giving up 6 goals last night, only 2 so far tonight. This time in the game yesterday, it was 5-0 Wolverines. 9:28 remaining in the second, 4-2 still. Puck dropped. Boudreau's going to fall on the puck. Michigan wins it. Shot on net by Blankenberg at the point. Rimmed back out to the point. Blankenberg recovers, sends it back into the corner, where Duke recovers the puck. However, in an attempt to pass it to the net, turns it over to the Lakers. Lakers recover. They're sending it down into the Wolverines' defensive zone. Dump and chase. However, puck is recovered once again by Blankenberg. He sends it to Power. Power to Duke. Duke sees Power open in front of the net. Gets a shot off. Save.
Yeah, another great save by Langenegger. I mean,
he's on his game tonight.
I think he's just been incredible. Ever since those 2 goals in the first period, he's been amazing at stopping the howitzers that the Wolverines possess to be able to fire the puck in there. He's just played great, and there's not much you can do when a goalie's on fire. However talented you are, however often you're getting through the Laker defense, he's just been great.
Absolutely. Frankly, what I'm seeing tonight suggests that might have been a little shaken last night. The children of Yost out in force tonight and last night, and they can definitely shake you your first time in this rink. There's no experience like it. Puck is dropped. Hughes heading into the Michigan offensive end. He's bringing the puck in. Turned over to Nolan Moyle. Back to Hughes at the point. Hughes skating inwards, looks to take a shot, and another save by Langenegger.
Yeah, Owen, I mean, not much you can really do.
Really isn't. He's been on top of these shots, and he's not giving out those rebounds that he was giving yesterday. You've got a lot of Michigan players collapsing in on the net every time there's a shot. However, Langenegger keeping control of the puck today. 8:14 remaining in the second period. We're about to have a face-off in the Lakers defensive zone, Michigan offensive end. Van Wy lining up for the Wolverines. At the point right now, Jacob Truscott. Wolverines have an opportunity in front, turned over to the Lakers. Paracelli for the Lakers sends it over to 15. 15 will dump it in, and the Wolverines recover behind the net. Van Wy breaking the puck out through the neutral zone, passed over to Hughes. Hughes dumps in for the dump and chase, while Moyle goes after the puck. Moyle sends it up to Hughes at the point. Hughes, nice move around the Laker defender. And a shot off, turned over to the Lakers. Lakers send it out. However, Jimmy Lambert recovers the puck, looking to do something with it. He's in the corner right now. Quick tussle. Lakers get a stick on it. They send it up to the point. Up to the point where Mark Estapa gets a shot off. Not sure what he was doing up there. Looks like he was trying to get a change. Sends it out. Puck dribbles into the neutral zone after the Lakers get a stick on it once again. Will, right now we're seeing this Lakers team shift from an offensive drive to flicking it out of their defensive zone. I would say that you are seeing the tone of this game change as the Lakers, their breakout passes are decreasing. The flips out, the little shots out of the end are increasing. I think they're feeling some Wolverine pressure right now. The Wolverines dominating in their end. Edwards fighting for the puck right now against the Laker defender. A little bit of a cross check from the Laker defender.
Yeah, definitely, as a less talented team, you want to see the Lakers keep being aggressive rather than playing into what the Wolverines want to do, which is keep pressure on Langenegger and the Laker defense.
Absolutely. We just saw it again. Lakers attempt to flick it out, but they're not looking for an icing. It ends up at the Michigan defense. Power enters back in the game. Shot on net. Nothing happens there. Back into the corner. Kent Johnson with the puck now. Turned over to the Lakers. Dribbles in to the neutral zone as Nick Blankenberg fights for the puck. His D partner, Owen Power, will chase it as the Lakers send it down. However, that is an icing whistle. 5:51 remaining in the second period. It's 4-2 Lakers over the Wolverines. Shots on goal right now, quite close. Lakers with 21, Michigan with 20. Again, this is not something you would have seen last night. Lakers leading in shots, absolutely wild if you're showing up right now after only seeing these two teams play yesterday.
Yeah, and even with the pressure the Wolverines have put on, it's still surprising to see the Lakers leading in shots. They led after the first period, but to stay in the lead with the Wolverines having so much time of possession in the offensive zone, I mean, it's just incredible to see Lake State play like this.
Absolutely. And that change in energy that we've been talking about the past few minutes, Michigan starting to take over. Lakers are sensing that. They have just taken a quick timeout, 38 seconds remaining on this timeout clock in the second period before we get back to gameplay. And the children of Yost are loving it. They are loud right now. The Michigan Hockey Band is loving it. They're quite loud right now. I see some characters in the crowd today. And, you know, I don't think I can overstate just how they changed the energy in this arena.
Yeah, I mean, it's been loud all night. Congrats to them for being able to stay up even with the Wolverines down so far, but they have to keep that energy up. There's a lot of people in the stands chirping at the Laker bench. They need to keep that up to help out the Wolverines to tie this game up and avoid a stunner at Yost tonight.
Absolutely. We can't have that. And a shout out to the Yost crowd tonight, given that Michigan football is playing right now. Quick check at the score of Michigan football. Still 0-0 versus Nebraska over there. We've got our eye on that. Face off, puck drop. Johnson wins it back to Blankenberg. Blankenberg at the point now, traversing the ice. He's going to get a shot off. Misses the net wide. That's going to bounce off the boards. Recovered by the Lakers. Lakers offense, 3-on-2. Sends it into the corner. Power into the corner along with Beniers. Power with the puck in the corner now. Sends it up to number 11 of the Wolverines. Puck now in the neutral zone, changing hands between the Wolverines and the Lakers. Lakers dump it back in. Power recovers in front of the net. Long pass down the ice. To Johnson. Johnson sends it into the zone.
Nice forecheck there on Kent Johnson to get the puck back to the Lakers.
Lakers recover the puck. They send it back into the Wolverine defensive zone. Johnson, however, recovers in the neutral zone. It's a lot of touch-and-go hockey today. We have seen a lot of turnovers in the neutral zone, which neither team wants to happen. That said, it's happening to both. Wolverines seem to be on a little bit of the stronger end right now in these turnovers. The Lakers can't seem to get their hands on the puck in the Wolverines' defensive end and hold on to it. That offensive pressure that we saw during the first period, no longer quite there. Referees talking on the ice for a moment. Looks like they're going to line up for puck drop just outside of the Lakers' defensive zone. Taking the puck drop right now, Thomas Bourdreau. He loses the puck drop. Lakers recover. And the Lakers have a chance in front of the net as they drive into the Wolverines' defensive zone. To the point man for the Lakers. Shot on net does not make it through. As Bourdreau stops the shot. Bourdreau going to send it in. Icing called on the play as Bourdreau shot it before the red line.
Yeah, I think Pastajov's got to watch out for his stick there. Looked like it could have been called a high stick or hooking or a penalty of some nature like that. Wolverines need to stop playing sloppy. I think that's been the theme ever since those early goals in the first period. Apart from being outplayed by Lake State, they've been, killing themselves with mistakes. Need to play better here with 4:19 remaining in the second period.
Absolutely. They're slowly picking it up, and you can see that in their possession time as it slowly increases. Right now, a chance for the Wolverines. That is number 21, Michael Pasjov. He's going to score for the Wolverines, cut the deficit in half, 4-3 now. Lakers on top. That play there. We saw 21 just skating into into the Lakers defensive zone. A 2-on-1, decide to take the shot, goes right through Langenegger's 5-hole. Little opening there. He found that opening that the Wolverines have not been able to find since early in the first period.
Yeah, Pastajov's second goal today. He's had himself a night so far, and that was just a slow dribbler. I thought that Langenegger had it between his legs, just went through and dribbled over the line into the net. Wolverines fighting back.
Change in pace of the game right now. 4:05 remaining in the game. You can hear the student section singing Mr. Brightside. Wolverines with the puck in the Lakers defensive end. And the Wolverines get another shot off. That was number 9.
Yeah, Ciccolini seeing some ice time here. That's number 9. He was not on the ice the first period from what I saw. And that was another shot that was similar to Pastajov's, just in between Langenegger's legs. But this one, he learned from his mistake, didn't let it through. And it'll be a face-off in the Wolverines' offensive zone.
Face-off in the Wolverines, one back. Owen Power controlling the puck right now, skates inward. Crosses with Blankenberg, takes a shot on net. That's going to dribble into the corner after a save made by Langenegger.
Yeah, for how well Langenegger's been playing, I mean, the Lakers just need to step it up. Looks like a penalty there.
Penalty may have just been called on Owen Power as the puck headed out of the Lakers' defensive zone. Power, as the puck went by him.
Another interference call.
Interference. He laid a hit on the Lakers' offensive player. We're watching the replay in the Jumbotron. Probably an interference call. After missing the puck, he went for the body, although the puck had already passed him. Interference call on the Wolverines. Power in the box for the next 2 minutes. 3:31 remaining in the second period. It's 4-3. Lakers still up on the Wolverines. Again, the Wolverines down a man for the next 2 minutes. That'll take them to 1:30 left in the period when we're back to full strength.
Yeah, another penalty here for the Wolverines. Trying to regain momentum after that goal by Pastajov. Looked like the crowd was back into it. After that penalty, you heard the crowd boo. It was a little bit of an unclear penalty. Misplay there by the Lakers, and Van Wise got it.
Van Wise takes a shot redirected by the defenseman. Whistle is blown. Refs say it will be a face-off in the Lakers' defensive end. Strong start to the penalty kill for the Wolverines. Band's getting into it with a rendition of Let's Go Blue. Some energy needed right now for the Wolverines to power through this penalty kill. Taking the face-off for the Wolverines is Beniers. To his left, Edwards. To his right, Johnson. Beniers wins the puck back to Edwards. And the Wolverines take it into their end to recycle. Stave some time off the clock. Fantastic pass from Beniers to Johnson. Johnson wide of the net, just left.
Yeah, interesting strategy there by the Wolverines to get it back into their zone, but a beautiful pass played to Johnson led me to second guess my previous judgment of that decision.
I'd say that they're opening up the ice and buying themselves some time as they kill off this power play. The Wolverines, they take it back slowly, let the Lakers come to them. Once they get there, you ice it back down, make the Lakers skate back down. Lakers still have been unable to recover the puck. Michigan has it in its own defensive end right now. Lakers steal the puck away. 7 for the Wolverines. Will rim it around the boards, and it just squeaks out of the zone. And
yeah, that puck was stopped there by the Wolverines. Boudon passed it up to Muka, and Muka let it go across the stick. That could have been a nice play there for the Lakers, but they let it go by.
Absolutely. Puck heads into the Michigan defensive zone. Lakers man going for it. His stick just catches the net. Net comes off. A quick break for the Wolverines, and we'll have a face-off just outside of the Wolverines defensive zone in the neutral zone. 2:03 on the clock, 32 seconds remaining in this penalty kill for Michigan. Solid kill so far for the Wolverines. Michigan wins the puck back, and they'll ice it down to once again reset. Van Wy gets off the ice. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. Lakers take it down into the Michigan defensive end. Lakers looking to create some opportunities here. Pass in front, no one is there to recover it. Michigan recovers the puck, and they are able to send it out. Lakers player who attempts to stop it loses the puck to the Wolverine offense, and that is a Wolverines goal. I regret that I could not describe that better. Essentially what just happened was the Lakers point man lost the puck to the Wolverines. One thing leads to another, 2-on-1. Lambert gets the pass, slap shot in, and we are tied here at Yost Ice Arena. 4-4 with 1:27 remaining in the second period. Also notable is that shot puts the Wolverines on top in shots on goal. Finally, 23 shots for Michigan, 22 for Lake Superior State.
An absolute killer for the Lakers. Obviously, on the power play to let up a goal, it was towards the end when power came back on, but the Lakers, 2 goals in quick succession for the Wolverines. The Lakers have relinquished control of this game, and it's back to being 0-0 in a sense. And you have to like Michigan in that sort of situation with the talent they have to be able to reset this game nearly into the third period and quickly put another couple goals in and win this game.
Michigan, this is where they want to be. I'm sure on the bench they're thinking of this as this is a reset. It's 0-0 once again. Whole new opportunity here. Puck drops and the Lakers win it back. They're going to send it all the way down. Looked like a passing attempt. No one there. That's an icing. And the crowd is just going wild right now. We are tied here at Yost with 1:10 remaining in the second period. Now that goal there, Lambert from Luke Morgan, if you could not hear the PA announcer. Morgan doing a fantastic job setting up that goal on the 2-on-1. Face off in the Lakers defensive end. Michigan recovers, gets a shot on net. Owen Power headed into the corner, looking to fight for the puck. He'll recover the puck. Stick handling with it, around 3 Lakers players. He finally loses it. Lakers going to send it up the boards. Michigan once again recovers. Michigan resetting behind the net. As Michael, my apologies there. Lakers regain control of the puck, bring it into the Michigan defensive end, get a shot off. Great save there by Portillo. 34.9 seconds remaining on the clock. We are well into the final minute of the period. Tied in shots and tied in goals. 4-4 here as we get ready for a puck drop in the Michigan defensive zone. Lakers will win it, but Michigan grabs onto it quickly. They'll send it out. However, Michigan loses control. Lakers dump it back in. A lot of dump and chase play from the Lakers so far today. Michigan now recovers. However, pass attempt looking for Beniers from number 15, Jacob Truscott. He does not make it. That is going to be called an icing. 17.7 seconds remaining in the second.
Yeah, inside 20 seconds. Probably looking for a quick scoring opportunity there. A little too excited with the icing.
The puck will be dropped in the Michigan defensive end once again. Taking the faceoff for Michigan, Beniers, as he seems to do for most of the game. For the Lakers is Roy. Roy will win it back. Lakers looking for a quick scoring opportunity. They send it to the front of the net. Lakers offenseman is not there in time. Johnson recovers the puck. He's skating down. Going to head into the Lakers defensive end. Looks in front. No one there as time expires in the second period. And what a turn of events we just saw. This is a whole new ball game.
Absolutely. You saw the Lakers, couple miscues to end the second period, and the Wolverines have been able to take control back, do what they do best, slow it down, couple scores, regain momentum, get the children of Yost back on their feet, back into this game.
Absolutely.
And we'll have a great third period where Michigan will have all the momentum in this house here tonight to be able to win this game.
What a turn of events we have seen. Michigan finally looking like the elite hockey team they are. The Lakers absolutely putting up a good fight, but Michigan is finally taking advantage of their mistakes. 4-4, you are listening to WCBN Sports Radio, and we'll be back in just over 10 minutes. Stay right here.
Welcome back into Yost, everybody. I'm William Gregory here with Owen Crain. A 4-4 tie between the Michigan Wolverines and the Lake Superior State Lakers ice hockey teams. Michigan came back in the second period with 2 goals in quick succession. The latest shortly after an Owen power play in which Owen Power was in the box. A lot of powers in that sentence. Michigan took back momentum. The children of Yost were on their feet, and we'll see if they can continue playing that well like they did in the second period into this third period. Owen, what did you think about the changing of the game from the second period to now?
First off, as a fan of the sport of hockey, this has been a fun game to watch. The changes in possession, the changes in momentum. We've been all over the place tonight. Michigan, they didn't come out strong. Lake Superior State, they did. And that's what happened in the beginning. That's why Lake Superior State, they've got 4. Michigan, however, they managed to turn it on. They've gotten their things together. And now we're tied, 4-4. If Michigan can keep up its offensive pressure that it had at the very end of that second period, that, frankly, domination that it had at the very end of that second period, chances are they'll be able to win this hockey game. They are the better team, and as long as they play like that better team that they are, they'll take it.
Absolutely. Michigan coming out of the locker room, out of the second intermission, have to be rejuvenated here with all those goals in the second period, a short bit of rest, and we'll see that pairing of Blankenberg and Owen Power to start the third period here. Looks like Van Wy, Moyle, and Estapa, the line that started this game, will be the offensive firepower here for the Wolverines. Portillo still in net. He's allowed 4 goals, but stepped up there in the second period after the 4th goal by the Lakers early.
He's absolutely stepped up. The defense had a few holes, too. They seem to have sealed those. Big third period, that's it.
Lakers, after a drawn-out battle for the face-off, win it, but then they turn it over to Owen Power, who takes it behind the Wolverine net, off to Blankenberg. Blankenberg flips it up, taken there off the glove of the Laker, and they give it back. Power recovers in the neutral zone, off to Van Wy. Van Wy pickpocketed there by Bankston. Bankston to Boudon, and Boudon loses the puck to Portillo. Shot there, wide, again by Boudon. Power recovers to Estapa. Estapa skating up the boards. Passes behind the Laker net, picked up there by Willits. Willits setting up for the Lakers. Over to Bankston. Bankston up to Wildauer. Wildauer having a nice game tonight with a goal. Wolverines with it now. Intercepted there by the Lakers. Nordqvist passes away. The Lakers lose it. Luke Hughes has it for the Wolverines. Duke, oh my goodness, blasted there by Willits into the boards. He loses the puck, and the Lakers have it. Genuine racing up the ice, shot wide right, knocked to the ground there by Truscott, and Brisson has it for the Wolverines. Bordelot off behind to Hughes. Line change here for the Wolverines. Hughes comes off. Edwards trying to skate backwards, and a nice check there by Edwards to prevent a Laker set there. Shot there by Borshoff. Edwards has the puck now. A nice play there by the Michigan defender to eliminate that Lakers attempt at a goal. Tritt has it for a moment, taken away by the Michigan defense. Edwards back up, setting up the offense. Intercepted by Boudon, but behind the play, Johnson on the ice. What did you see there, Owen?
I just saw a trip by a Lakers defenseman. I believe they will be sending number 10 into the penalty box. Trip on Johnson. And so that's going to change the pace of the game. We are now 17:33 remaining in the third, 2.5 minutes into the game. We just saw a bunch of the same old, though, Will. You know, the Wolverines turn it over in the neutral zone. The Lakers turn over in the neutral zone. Wolverines get a shot off. The Lakers get a shot off. Not much action there. Lakers looking a little stronger than the Wolverines right now. Of course, they are now on the penalty kill. We'll see if the Wolverines can capitalize and finally take the lead in this game.
Yeah, Muka is an important player to be off the ice for the Lakers. The assistant captain, a shot there by the Wolverines. Nice save by Langenegger. And Power recovers it to Brisson. Back to Brisson, and he scores!
What a shot.
What a shot by Brisson. Beautiful passing by the Wolverines to take the lead, make it a 5-4 hockey game here. And the Wolverines have scored 3 unanswered goals after being down to 4-2. 17-12 left in the third period.
And that was an absolutely beautiful one-timer. Wow. You don't see shots like that often. And you almost said ball game there. You know what? It is a ball game. The way that puck came off his stick, it was like a baseball, leaving the crack off the bat. Absolutely beautiful shot. Placed into the top right of the goal. Just went, you know, frankly, Langenegger didn't even have a chance.
Yeah, maybe the nerves got back to him. Playing really well from about 15 minutes left in the first period to 10 minutes left in the second period, but 3 straight goals for Michigan, and they look to be putting the pedal to the metal and crushing this. I mean, it's been a valiant Laker effort, but they're slipping fast, and they need to start recovering.
Michigan absolutely should win this game. They should. Valiant Laker effort, as you said, but, you know, this is Michigan's game to lose. They now have the 1-goal lead, and I wouldn't be surprised if they expand that. In the Lakers just cannot get penalty kills. That's going to kill them, literally. Don't give the Michigan Wolverines a power play. Just don't.
Yeah, I mean, you see this with mid-major teams against power teams across any sport. They give a good effort in the first couple periods, but the juice isn't there to finish a game. Shot goes wide of the net, but, you know, like I was saying, it's tough for a team like Lake Superior State to stay with a Big Ten power like the Michigan Wolverines for 60 minutes. Line change for the Lakers, and the Wolverines have it. Lambert, oh, he just whiffs on the shot there. Could have had his second goal of the game. Back into the Michigan defensive zone. Power has it, played over by Portillo to him. Power, crisp pass, and the puck is along the boards, recovered by the Lakers. Couple checks put on by the Lakers on Moyle. Very physical play down there at the Laker end, Owen.
And I believe we just had a penalty called, tripping call on the Wolverines right here. It's going to be number 5. 51, excuse me, heading into the box. Garrett Van Wy for a trip against a Lakers offensive player. So now the Wolverines on defense, down a man for the next 2 minutes. 15:53 remaining in the third period. 2 minutes down.
The last penalty kill wasn't too bad for the Wolverines.
Wasn't too bad. And if you think about yesterday, the Wolverines had a very effective penalty kill. The question is, in a 5-4 game like this, they're playing they're not playing as well. Can they keep it up?
Lakers putting the pressure on. Bankston off to Boudon, back to Bankston, to Percelli, probing for a shot. Percelli off, set up just off the top of the net, and that looked like a bit of a sloppy offensive set for the Lakers. They still keep it in the Michigan zone. Here's Percelli again. Shot blocked there by Truscott. Lakers still have possession. Percelli to Genuine, and Genuine gets a shot off, blocked by Portillo, and he recovers, and the whistle is blown. It'll be a face-off in the Michigan defensive end. 1:19 remaining on the penalty kill for the Wolverines. 15-12 remaining in the third period. And the physical play continues.
Physical play continues, absolutely. Notably, the Wolverines didn't do as well of a job there getting the puck out of their zone. They're playing solid defense, but what's missing is these turnovers from the Lakers. The Lakers, excuse me. Solid first 41 seconds of power play from the Lakers.
Power, fast pass down to the Lakers zone to get the puck out of there for Michigan. And the Lakers are going to try and set something up inside of a minute on the penalty kill for the Wolverines. Here's Muka. Wide of the net with a look between a pass and a shot. Willits loses the puck. Muka retains it for the Lakers back into their zone. Crossing center ice. Wildauer has it on the left side. Looking for Oliver. Passing away. Beniers giving chase to the puck. Muka has it in front of the net and misplayed there by Wildauer. He loses it. Nordqvist has it back. Wolverine defense very calm, very collected, not letting any holes get opened. Lambert, nice defense. Nordqvist late on the rotation was Beniers. Luckily the shot does not go in. Oliver shot blocked there by Portillo. Nice one. 2 diving Wolverines on the ice. The Lakers still have it, keeping up the pressure. Oliver slap shot blocked there by Beniers. Another shot off the rebound by Willits. Another shot. All 3 missed. Crazy series there for the Michigan defense. Absolutely played great.
Well, let me tell you, Portillo was not in position there, so some strong defense. He was a little flustered, and this game is getting quite physical now. Van Wy on the ground.
Van Wy right out of the box got knocked down.
Knocked down by a Lakers player. They're bringing him into the box. Looks like Michigan immediately at the conclusion of their penalty kill is going to go on the power play. And this game is the gift that keeps on giving to all hockey fans right now. Let me tell you that. It is absolutely wild in here. Michigan with a 1-goal lead, 13:33 remaining on the clock, is about to have 2 minutes up a man over Lake Superior State University, a team that they beat handedly 6-1 yesterday. So one noticeable thing is that Michigan's offense is quite similar. They've scored 5. You know, it's very possible they'll score another. Their defense, however, has been much weaker, giving the Lakers 4 goals so far compared to the just 1 that they gave up in 60 minutes of hockey last night. Been a different game. They're replaying the hit on the Jumbotron now, and a harsh cross-check, sending the Lakers player into the penalty box.
Hughes has it in the offensive zone for the Wolverines, trying to capitalize on his power play. Samoskevich off. Duke loses track of it. Puck stays with the Wolverines, though. Here's Samoskevich. Pass inside. Oh, a shot there by Ciccolini. Good opportunity there for the Wolverines, but now the Lakers come back down the ice. Oh, a pass to Bankston just off his stick. Picked up there by the Wolverines and Samoskevich. He comes back up the right side. Wildauer playing him. And Samoskevich shot, blocked by Langenegger. Nice save there by the Laker goalie. Power has it, setting up for the Wolverines inside of the Laker blue line. There's Kent Johnson passing to Hughes. Back to Power. Power skating around left to right. Pass inside, and the shot goes wide for Brisson. Power retains the puck, though. Power slap shot blocked by the Laker defense, and Wildauer passes it back to the Wolverine end.
You know, we talk about it all the time, but Owen Power is absolutely a playmaker. This team rallies around him. He sees the ice incredibly well, and he just makes hockey happen. He makes things happen. Offsides whistle on the Wolverines. It's going to lead to a puck drop in the neutral zone just outside of the Lakers' defensive end.
Band playing loud here for the children of Yost, trying to get this crowd hyped up. 11:53 remaining in the third period. 20 seconds left on the Wolverine power play. Jimmy Lambert will take the face-off here for the Wolverines. And they win it. Power's got it. Let's see if he can play make again. Pass to Pearson. Pearson loses it. Bankston has it behind the Laker net. Turns it over. And the Wolverines regain possession in the offensive end. Pearson has it. Shot. Saved by Langenegger. Another save on this power play, and the Wolverines have not been able to extend their lead. They still are winning 5-4, but you'd like to see that cushion be expanded a little bit more with the offensive capability the Lake Superior State Lakers have shown tonight.
Absolutely. A little tussle in front of the net there between Luke Morgan, 25 for the Wolverines, and the Lakers defenseman. Notably, 1 second left in this power play from Michigan. Look to see Keaton Pearson keeping his eye on the box as Willits leaves the box. We're now back to 5-on-5 strength on the ice.
Lambert loses that face-off for the Wolverines, and now the Lakers need to press a little bit. Almost 11 minutes remaining. Good to see Timo Bakos back on the ice. We saw him get blasted earlier by Nick Blankenberg. He's out here again for the Lakers. Pass gets away. Kraft almost checks a Wolverine offensive player. Down to the Laker end. Puck gets away from the Wolverines, and here's a nice chance for the Lakers. Oh! And the Lakers blow another possession. Rollison loses that one. Shot there by Lambert off the stick of Langenegger. Boudon, the captain for the Lakers, loses the puck to Luke Hughes, and Hughes will take it back up for the Wolverines. Lambert on the right side. Passes it away to Hughes. To Truscott. Truscott all the way from the blue line scores that one. What a beautiful shot by the Wolverines to extend this lead to 6-4. And 2 goals in the third period. Wolverines lead by 2.
And then what a wild 2 minutes of hockey we just saw here. Turnover after turnover after turnover. The Wolverines finally gained some control in their zone after a few turnovers in a row. They make something happen. Another beautiful shot heads in top left of the net for Truscott. Fantastic goal. Wolverines have scored 6 tonight. They scored 6 last night. Question is now, will they make it 7? And of course, will they hold the Lakers to 4? 10:30 remaining in the third period. 29 shots for Michigan, 28 for the Lakers as the puck drops. Owen Power recovers and dumps it in for the dump and chase.
Truscott adds to a nice night. An assist and a goal for him tonight. Michigan stars out there so far. Sam Iskevich, Matty Beniers, Owen Power, Kent Johnson, Nick Blankenberg. Just who you want to see to close out this game. An opposing line of the Lakers consisting of Genuine, Wildauer, Henriksen, Bankston, and Roy. Wolverines, another breakaway opportunity. Here's the fast Kent Johnson. Losing it to Bankston. Picked up there by the Lakers and dished out to Genuine. Genuine up the left side, loses the puck. Hits Matty Beniers in the face, but Beniers recovers the puck. He's skating down the ice. Stops on a dime, looking for a Wolverine to dump it off to. Has a man in Blankenberg. Blankenberg around the left side. Inside, oh, another nice opportunity for Owen Power. Just can't get the stick on it the right way to get that ball in the net, or to get that puck in the net, sorry.
Wolverine's going to take it back to reset after a almost goal there from Owen Power. A very nice cut in. He and Beniers specifically very good at shielding that puck with their body and making it around the defense as they cut in towards the net.
Line change for Michigan. Edwards Pearson on the defensive end for the Wolverines.
As offsides is called as well. And we're going to head into a TV timeout here. A quick minute-long break as Big Ten Network Plus, they're streaming the game tonight, I believe.
Score check on the Wolverines and Cornhuskers football game. It's 9-0 Michigan with 3:42 remaining in the second quarter. Here at Yost, Michigan leads 6-4, 9:15 remaining in the third period. And Owen, we have seen, really nice play by the Wolverines here in the third period. 2 goals to win to be leading by 2. And the momentum seems all with them inside of 10 minutes remaining in this game.
Absolutely. The Wolverines have turned it back on. And, if you're a Michigan fan, you're thinking, well, thank God, right? You don't want to lose to Lake Superior State. Michigan is a top 10 team in this country right now. This is absolutely a game that they should be winning. The Lakers should not have 4 goals, but they do. So if you're Michigan, you just want to score as many as you can right now. Get you that insurance as the clock winds down. 9:15 remaining in the third period, because you know what they say. The worst lead in sports is a 2-goal lead in hockey. Nothing worse than it. Nothing can change faster, maybe besides a 1-goal lead in hockey, of course, than a 2-goal lead in hockey. So Michigan looking for a few insurance goals right now. The Lakers desperately searching for a few as they, frankly, stay on upset watch. It's been a wild game from the Lakers. It can change at any point. The TV timeout ends. The puck has been dropped.
Bordelot wins the faceoff for the Wolverines. Edwards flips it into the Lakers zone. Oliver loses it, the defenseman for the Lakers. Off to Roy, intercepted by Edwards. He loses it back to Percelli. And Percelli turns it over back to the Wolverines. Bordelot on a fast break. And he has a shot that goes right off the shin pad of Langenegger. Checked into the boards is Bordelot. Off to Pearson. Pearson. Shot blocked there. And a whistle. Looks like we'll have another face-off here. 8:38 remaining in the third period. And in the third game of the year, you're just looking to win this game. Obviously, you let up 4 goals, not great. The second regular season game, October 2nd, we saw an exhibition against Bowling Green. But early season nerves have presented themselves here for the Wolverines. But they've been able to stave it off, come back, score 6 goals again for the second night in a row. And we'll see if they can retain this lead and win this game.
Absolutely. Right now in the Jumbotron, they showing Michigan Jake Moody kicking a field goal against the Cornhuskers to make it 6-0. That's what the band is playing for right now. Back to the game. Puck has been dropped, yet heads right into the hands of Landenegger. 8:32 remaining in the third. 6-4 here at Yost. 32 shots for Michigan, 28 shots for the Lakers. Puck drops again, won by the Lakers.
And the Lakers need to push here, and they're coming up the left side. Bakos loses the puck. Tritt can't hold on to it. Hughes has it. Off to Ciccolini. Ciccolini, nice behind-the-back pass, and the Wolverines have another shot here. They lose it. Pass cannot get to Lambert, but Hughes keeps it in the offensive end. Blocked there by Bakos. Picked up by Tritt. And Tritt will reset, slow it down here for the Lakers. To the left side, Nixon back over to the Lakers. Nixon has it. Passing up to Mans, and Mans shot above the net and hits the plexiglass boards. Shot there by Wildauer, very hard into the chest of Portillo. And he makes a really nice save on that one. Michigan, after not leading in shots through the second period, has gotten it up to 32 shots for Michigan, 29 for Lake Superior State. We'll have another face-off in the Michigan defensive zone. Mans for the Lakers, and it looks like it'll be Matty Beniers for the Wolverines.
You can feel some excitement at Yost right now. One of the children of Yost holding up a sign that reads, "We have as many points as the football team." Clearly very excited that Michigan has finally taken the lead.
Nice check there on Johnson. Shot by Beniers goes wide. Beniers across to Blankenberg. Blankenberg to Power. Owen Power shot through the legs of Kent Johnson, and he was screening nicely in the face of Langenegger. Langenegger makes a nice save through that screen and prevents the lead expanding to 3 for Michigan.
Absolutely, and we're seeing a little bit of tension between Blankenberg and one of the Lakers defensemen on the ice. A little bit of a tussle, a few cross checks thrown in there. The refs break it up. No penalties going to come of it. Looks like the refs had a few words for him, however.
It'll be another face-off, this time in the Lakers' defensive zone. Referee squatting, ready to drop the puck for Van Wyden Boudon. Early action there, and he'll reset. Puck is dropped. Really prolonged battle for it. Lakers end up with it, off to Bankston behind the Laker net. Bankston loses it, and the puck ends up in front of the net, and a fight breaking out now. Bankston involved with a couple Wolverines, and you have almost everyone on the ice but 2 Wolverines getting into it. Officials trying to break it up. Pulling going on right behind the net with Boudon, the Laker captain. And that was tension that we've seen over this entire game boiling at that point.
Moyle losing his helmet, and absolutely, I agree. This has definitely been a tough game between these two teams. A lot of passion, a lot of energy on the ice, and that's going to boil over. You know it's hockey in 2021, too, because the refs are immediately in there. They're breaking it up. They do not want to see any fights breaking out. We're not going to see any penalties come from this tussle.
Same spot as a few seconds ago. Van Wyden Boudon on the faceoff. We'll see if that physical play continues. Shot there by Pearson. An absolute zinger stopped by Langenegger.
If you're a Michigan player, the best way to respond to this aggression is with a goal.
And a big hit there by Oliver on a stop. Surprised another fight didn't break out. Pearson has it. Passes to Edwards, who loses it. Almost intercepted by Petrilli. And Edwards shot off the post. Another shove by a stop on Percelli. And the physical play has been just, you know, there's been so much of it here ever since that fight. And
absolutely
a goal there by Bordelot. And Bordelot scores to make it a 7-4 game.
Fantastic pass.
I think that should ice it for the Wolverines here with 6:09 remaining.
Absolutely. Puck comes out of the corner. He's right there, ready in front of the net, taps it right in. I would say that Langenegger, he held on as long as he could for the Lakers, but you just can't stop this Michigan offense once they're on a roll. And the Lakers, you know, they brought some of that offensive energy. It's been a passionate game, and as these fights break out, you can't expect the Wolverines to respond with anything other than some pure offensive power. 7:04, 6:09 remaining in the third, and I think the Wolverines have sealed this game.
Yeah, and you have to hope with this game no longer hanging in the balance that these two teams start to take it a little bit easier with the fighting, trying to avoid an injury with this game close to being over. Shot there, careening upwards, picked up by Brisson, who has a nice pass to Duke. Duke slings it back to Brisson. And Brisson off to Bordelot, the previous goal scorer. And Brisson tripped up, shot there, no good, to the right of the net. And Michigan retaining the pressure back on the Lakers' defensive zone. Duke has it, being checked into the boards by Willits. And the puck escapes the Wolverines. Whistle blows as the puck in front of the net.
We've got another fight on the ice, Will. Energy is boiling over at Yost tonight, and the fans are absolutely loving it. They're going to send number 16 for the Lakers. And 34, Thomas Boudreau into the box for a matching penalty. 16 for the Lakers is Roy. Refs discussing the penalties on the ice right now. And it looks like
they'll be sending.
Looks like they're also sending number 19, Brendan Brisson of the Wolverines, into the box as well.
So it'll be a 4-on-3, it looks like.
4-on-3 or 5-on-4 remains to be seen.
Obviously, tensions have reached their boiling point. These two teams facing off for the second time in 2 days seem to not really be liking each other too much.
Absolutely not. Now, this is an old rivalry. Back when the Wolverines, they weren't playing in the Big Ten, but back when they were playing rather in the CCHA. All time, the Michigan holds, I believe it is a 63-49-7 all-time series edge over the Lakers. At Yost, the Wolverines 32-19-4 against the Lakers, looking today to extend that to 33-19-4 at Yost.
Absolutely. The two captains, Blankenberg and Boudon, talking to the official at center ice, trying to get the situation here. A couple players on each side hanging around the doors of their respective penalty boxes, confused as to who will receive the penalties.
And it looks like the referees are sending Boudreau and a Lakers player off the ice.
So 2 players being ejected with 5:11 remaining in the game. These fights here late in the third period, not really good for either team, with players being ejected, players in the box, and we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself yet. They're sending Duke into the box now.
Another Michigan player in the box, so it'll be 2 fighting minors on Michigan and 1 on the Lakers, so it'll be a 4-on-3, 4-on-5 Laker advantage with 5:11 remaining in the third period.
Not exactly what Michigan is looking for. If you're a Michigan fan, you're saying, well, I'm grateful that they just got that last goal to bring it to 7-4 as they play the next 2 minutes of the game, a man down. 5 minutes remaining in the third period.
Bankston loses it. He retreats back into the Lakers zone. Van Wy gives chase, peels off. Lakers setting up here. Bankston off to Percelli. Percelli checked in the back by Moyle. He loses it and shot away by Blankenberg to get that puck out of there. Almost ended up right by the net. Stopped by Langenegger, who gives to Bankston. The Lakers' top players are out on the ice right now, as you'd expect, down 3. Wolverines, however, steal it. Matty Beniers off to Owen Power. Over to Kent Johnson. Johnson trying to make something happen. Pinned by 2 Laker defenders. Puck careens off the boards to Langenegger. Given to Percelli, and Percelli trying to outskate some Wolverine skaters, but intercepted there by Kent Johnson. Another nice play defensively by number 13, Johnson. Outskates 2 Laker defenders. Now he's got a third, has to give the puck away. Stolen by Boudon, pushed by Langenegger to Hughes. Hughes has it. Back to Beniers. Back to Hughes, who skates into the Michigan defensive end, crosses both lines. Pass gets away from Van Wy. Stopped by Oliver, and here's Nixon for the Lakers, trying to return the puck on the Michigan side of the ice.
20 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Michigan.
Wildauer has it. Checked into the board by Power. Power in a tussle with Muka and gets away. Here's Moyle. Moyle skating and he slips and falls, and his butt lands right on the puck, and he gets into a fight here with Oliver, who tripped him, it seemed. But the puck's all the way up at the Michigan end. Those two are fighting on the other side of the ice.
Michigan back to full strength now as well.
Bankston has it. Borstov shoots off the side of the net to the left. Lambert checks him up. Wildauer has it, sets up, shoots in front of the net. Edwards intercepts. Lambert now skating to the right, up the boards into the Lakers zone. Mans gets it away, and the Lakers will take it back up. Power now retreating. 2:23 remaining in the third period. Michigan up 7-4, icing this one with 5 unanswered goals. Shot there by Blankenberg, stopped by Langenegger. And again, we've seen Langenegger try really hard to stop this Michigan attack, but with a porous defense on the Laker end, it's been really hard to do that.
Absolutely. Michigan, like you said, 5 unanswered goals for the Wolverines. 2:13 remaining in the third here. They're finally solidly out-shooting the Lakers. Michigan so far with 36 shots in the game, the Lakers with 29. And an impressive penalty kill for the Wolverines. A lot of possession, given that they were a man down. They did a good job keeping the Lakers away from the net, which, of course, is the most important thing you can do when down a man.
Here comes Ciccolini. Pass gets away from him after the face-off won by the Wolverines. Pastajoff and Ciccolini both tag up to get the puck around the boards. Ciccolini ends up back with it on the right side. Skates around a couple Laker defender, lifts the puck over to in front of the Laker net, and we're now 144 away from this sizable crowd exploding in joy over a Michigan victory. Band playing some exciting tunes, and this game seems to be over.
This game does feel over, Will, I'll tell you that. 7-4, minute 44 remaining in the third. Michigan lining up in the Lakers' defensive end, looking to maybe seal the deal with one more insurance goal.
Lambert wins the face-off for Michigan. Puck crosses the net. Lambert has it, checked into the boards. Recovered by Duke of Michigan to Pearson. Lambert has it now. Pass away. Willits checked into the boards nicely there by Estapa. But the Lakers regain possession. Off to Bacchus. And a whistle. 1:17 remaining. Line change here for Michigan. A face-off now in the Lakers' defensive zone. We'll have Jimmy Lambert taking it. Lost there by the Wolverines. Tritt had it, passed it to Petrelli, but a whistle blows. Another line change for Michigan, and a really slow last 2 minutes here. A lot of whistles.
Absolutely.
No escaping the inevitable, though, with Michigan up 3. The Lakers just have not been able to put the pressure on like they had in the first and second periods here in the third. Seem to run out of gas.
Michigan's defense absolutely shaped up as well. A little porous of them to start the game. Not the start Michigan was looking for.
Inside a minute here. Pearson has it. Lifts the puck over to the Laker zone. And a shot is whiffed there by Pastajoff, who the puck is taken by Muka into the Michigan zone. Another whistle with exactly 30 seconds remaining.
The offsides call there. Hail to the victors playing once again. You can feel the excitement in Yost right now. They know what's going to happen. We're 30 seconds away from another Michigan win against non-conference rival, the Lakers. You can definitely feel the rivalry tonight.
Hughes, Moyle, Van Wy, Brisson, and Truscott for the Wolverines here. Seemingly going to be the last line on the ice for the Wolverines. Another whistle and another fight with Van Wy. And number 24 for the Lakers, Josh Nixon.
And the ref is sending Van Wy and
doesn't look like Nixon is going to go to the box unless.
Oh, it looks like the ref is not sending anyone to the box. I apologize, just signaling that the puck drop will be at center ice. 23 seconds remaining.
Inside of 20 seconds, Lakers with a desperation effort to try and close this lead. Moyle has it in front of the net, loses the puck. Oliver stopped there by a couple Wolverines.
Time ticking down.
That'll do it. Michigan wins 7-4 after 5 unanswered goals, being down 4-2 at the end of the first period. They put this one away in outstanding fashion in the third period. They've showed themselves to be a late game team here tonight. Last night they were an early game team, jumping out to an early lead. Lake State battled back, but their effort was not enough to overpower this extremely talented Wolverines team.
And that's a 2-game sweep over the Lakers. Now Michigan next weekend looking at some more formidable opponents in Minnesota Duluth and Providence College on Friday the 15th and Saturday the 16th, respectively. Those games are away. We'll be back at Yost on Friday, October 22nd for a game against Western Michigan. You can hear that right here on WCBN Sports Radio.
With the handshake lines at center ice, this one ends in a Wolverine victory. From William, Gregory, and Owen Crain here at Yost Ice Arena and the whole WCBN Sports family, we wish you a good night, and of course, go blue.